Hey, what is up guys, we're here, welcome back to another lorcana video. Today we are going to be doing round 2 of set championships. Spoilers ahead if you haven't seen round 1 yet. If you haven't seen it, I'm linking it down below. I'm also linking it on the screen right now. But yeah, everything beyond this point is a spoiler, so be sure to go check that out before coming over here and continuing. But yeah, in the last video, we were up against Emerald Steel Discard. We 2-0'd them. We managed to take the dub. I would say we were pretty lucky. We found some of the combos we were looking for. We got 0 to heroes on very opportune moments. So we're kind of just hoping we can keep the momentum going for the next game. Before next game starts, guys, we are at 900 subscribers. We are so close to the 1K. If you guys didn't know, at 1K, we are doing a Trove giveaway. I'm giving away a Shimmering Skies Trove to the winner that signs up in this video right here. If you haven't seen this yet, just go over to this video. It's also going to be linked down below. Go over here and follow the directions, sign up, and you'll be entered to this giveaway. 1 entry to possibly win this Trove. If you want a second entry, we have another opportunity. If you go to this video right here, there is a chance if you repeat the process, if you just put the hashtag 0 to 1K on that as well, I'll give you a second entry to possibly win that Trove. So that all being said, let us head to the gameplay and see how we do in this match. So let us get started here with game 1. We are up against Blurple, and if you recognize the mat, then you know we have been up against this friend of the channel quite a few times. The self-proclaimed, he calls himself the Kaiba to my Yugi because, yeah, I mean, so far it's been very much in our favor, our win record. But let's see if he can take back this game. We get to be on the play here. I start Pegasus. My opponent misses to turn 1. We get Piglet, trying to just really put the pressure on here. My opponent finds Tipo. And on my next turn, I just really want to go all in here. We go Simba to bodyguard our characters. We go another Pegasus. I think in retrospect, maybe I just played a second Piglet. Really just gun for the win here because there's a kind of a low chance my opponent gets to clear here. He could have found a crab for sure to get things going, but doesn't really matter. He plays a character. We just kick Cloud Kicker, bounce it back, and just quest ahead with everything. He does find a crab this time around. He uses it to get Tipo through, and then he also finds a fox to take out our Piglet after. So he gets through our bodyguard, also still takes out our Piglet. Very nice for him. I'm going to trade Kid Cloud Kicker into the fox, and now we have 2 Pegasuses. These are kind of nice because they're evasive. I think Blurple, so they obviously have Elsa to deal with it if they do find it, but if they don't right here, we just get 2 free questers every turn. So very nice. We're at 13. We were very aggressive in the start, and we just want to keep going. I play a Rapunzel just because she's a 2 quester. That's kind of hard to remove without the crab. My opponent has Mickey Detective. He has a rabbit, and on this turn, I'm just playing the only card we have. We have the Clarabelle 1-drop. I quest ahead with everything. He finds another crab, so the crabs are doing mad work here. Gets rid of our Rapunzel, and I check my discard, which is usually a bad sign. If you know anything about yellow decks, if your opponent is looking at their discard, that means they're probably seeing something there. But yeah, my opponent finds a bell. She transfers the damage over, finally gets rid of one of the Pegasuses, which we have been questing with. And I look at my discard again. I'm trying to debate if this is the time, so I end up playing Daisy Duck because I would have to ink another card in my hand to get to the forbidden card that I'm hiding, and I didn't want to go all in just yet, precisely because of this card. My opponent plays the Elsa, makes us tap 2, and then trades them away before leaving us here. But now that he has gotten rid of 2 more cards, my turn to bog is cheap enough to play here without having to ink, and we get another quest with this Pegasus, doing mad work for us this game when no Elsa 5th spirits have shown up. But now that we have Chernobog down, I feel pretty safe unless my opponent finds another Elsa to exert. But even if they do that, I think they have to, well, with the crab they had a chance of trading out there, but we do find a win. They would also have to deal with the Pegasus on top of everything, so I felt pretty safe there. Very well played on our part. But yeah, we're gonna go straight into the next game. Our opponent starts with Rafiki. We don't find a 1-drop, which is so bad for this deck where we're trying to go very aggressive. This just doesn't feel like a good start. Not only that, our 2-drop that we do find is a Mother Gothel, which is also not great. It's just a 1/3. It has no effect because we dropped it on 2 instead of activating her effect for an additional 3 ink. And our opponent has Rafiki on the board, so doubly useless here, our Mother Gothel. But on 3, we have Kid Cloud Kicker. I do remember, I think this is also the only 3-drop we have, so very awkward start to the game here. I don't think it really mattered who we bounced back there. I bounced back the Chernobog, but maybe I should have just bounced back the Rafiki so that I could maybe quest with the Mother Gothel, though I didn't want to quest with the Mother Gothel specifically because I'm using her here to sing 0 to Hero, which I wanted. If I had a 1-drop, it would have been a great progression here where now I get a 5-drop out. I get my Cusco out, which is also not a great card against Amethyst, just because they have the Fox. Very easy method of getting rid of our Cusco here. But yeah, we take out the Tipo just because we can. But my opponent finds some really good trades here. He trades, gets rid of our Kit, he bounces back, gets a Fox out. So now there's also a Fox on the field, and all we have is a Cusco. So just really awkward, unlucky start, I think, for this game, but Blurple's looking really great. The Fox is out. Our Cusco is not really putting much of a threat. I decided to take the Rafiki out just because I feel like whenever Rafiki is exerted in this matchup, we just have to take it, just because having a free 3 attack trade on us just doesn't feel too great when we need to kind of I don't know, it's hard to say because obviously we lost 3 lore there trading into the Rafiki, but I feel like if we just keep questing, then our opponent is just going to keep getting out of hand here. But we go up to 6-ing, we get our Perdita out, and the only 2-drop we have in our discard is this Mother Gothel. So again, very not opportune pulls that we're getting here. We get, you know, this Mother Gothel, no ability again. And yeah, my opponent finds Elsa the 5th Spirit. In this round, he's gonna exert our Perdita and trade into it, get rid of it. And our Cusco is still there, but my opponent can kind of just get rid of him at any time, really, because he does still have the Fox. Well, I'm gonna get rid of the Fox now to make it a little harder, but he still has enough characters on board to trade at any time, get rid of Cusco, so he's really not being a threat. We'll see the brick part of my hand. I have another Perdita, but this was kind of the problem that I was facing. Too many Perditas in hand, so yeah, we pulled a Mother Gothel again, because again, we don't have any good 1 or 2 drops in our discard right now, so we are just trying to deal. But yeah, our opponent finds another 8-drop. Elsa exerts our Perdita and our Mother Gothel, who's going to stay exerted, so he doesn't have to deal with it right now. He gets rid of our Cusco and is going to pass on over to us. We have 2 basically useless characters because they are going to just probably be traded into. We get it to find our Mufasa, which is kind of nice, but we are still kind of on the back foot here. My opponent's at 7 lore. We're at 6. Very slow start for our aggro deck that we are much slower than we want. So this game's already not looking too great. Not only that, I think my opponent's going to go here. He's going to find a Hades, also get rid of our Mufasa in a way that we don't get his ability, and trade out our entire board with this Cogsworth using his ability on Hades. And we're top decking. We don't find anything great, so my opponent's board looks way too great. He still has Elsa out, so yeah, pretty safe to say he won. We're just gonna scoop here. Just yeah, I just show my starting hand for a second there, just like, whoa, that was not great. But we get to be on the play here, so hopefully we take it back here. We get a Clarabelle start by exerting another Clarabelle. My opponent also finds a 1-drop in the Chernobog's followers, so not bad from either of us. I do find a Piglet on my 2, so we're gonna go ahead and play that. And on my opponent's 2, he finds Tipo again. So pretty good starts from both of us on this game. We're gonna see who takes it here. I do find Ursula on my turn 3. My opponent has no songs, and he looks like he has a pretty good hand to follow up. We're gonna ink our Mother Gothel, drop our Daisy Duck as well, and we just go ahead and quest with our Piglet. Usually I would probably keep our Piglet back here. I probably wouldn't quest it, since especially I see the fox in his hand. Don't want to just lose it here, but the reason I do this is because in our hand right now we have, I'm gonna sing 0 to hero with Ursula, and the card that we're gonna be playing is Perdita, because we discounted her by 3, and she was gonna pull something from my discard, so I needed something there that was gonna be useful. So I intentionally had left Piglet to die there so that we can pull him back from the discard. But yeah, our opponent is going to continue to try and trade out. He gets Rafiki into our Daisy, and then uses Belle to transfer the damage over to get rid of her. And then right now what we're going to do is we're going to use Piglet to take out Rafiki. Again, that mentality of I need to get rid of this Rafiki so he doesn't get good trades on us. Especially with my Perdita out here, I'm kind of hoping she survives. We're going to quest with a Perdita, use her ability, pull the Daisy Duck from our discard, and then just quest out. So our board doesn't look too bad, but with this crab here, my opponent gets really opportune trades here with Belle going into Perdita, and then the Chernobog's followers gets to freely get rid of the Piglet. And suddenly we're not looking too great. I do find a Cusco, which is not too bad here, but all I can do is quest out here, and just trying to hope that we find a win here. But my opponent has very good trades into our board right now. Maybe I hold back, maybe I shouldn't have quested there. Yeah, maybe that was the answer, and I try and find a way to maybe get a wider board. The problem here is I'm running out of cards in hand. I'm top decking here, so maybe I didn't have much to go with anyway, and we were kind of in this corner right here. But we just kind of have to hope that our opponent doesn't find ways to just get rid of all our characters here. But he has the board to get rid of Cusco right now. He also has the bounce on his Belle so that he can just move the damage, get rid of the Pegasus that we just drew, which was kind of, you know, one of our hopes of getting out of this situation. But here we're going to run into the series of most unfortunate top decks you're going to see. But yeah, needless to say, this is going to be the end of the game here. You'll see, first top deck, I don't get to play anything, opponent quests out. Second top deck, I don't get to play anything, opponent quests out again. And I'm going to top deck again and show that we drew 2 Clarabelles and a 0 to hero with no ink to play any of that. So that's going to be the game. Unfortunate end, but I think with the deck we were trying to play, it was bound to happen. But it was just so unlucky. But I mean, we had a good start. We also gave a run for their money, so you know, the deck has hope. This is the first time playing the deck, so I'm not surprised that, you know, there's probably some inconsistencies to it. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kaiba got the win on me this game, so you know, every once in a while he's gonna get one. But yeah, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.